Hey everyone, my name is RJ Jaques and I'm with Jaques Art and Custom Framing, and wanted to show you sort of the before as we get started working on this jersey. This is kind of a special jersey. It's from Allen Iverson. This is the USA basketball team. I can't remember the year, but this is a great Allen Iverson. It's a signed jersey. This is from a gentleman who is not local, but he actually saw our work online, and he said, I want you guys to do this for me. Special project for him. We're actually doing 3 jerseys, this one being one of them. And we're excited about this. There's a lot to be, there's a lot to like about this jersey. It's really, really big size-wise. Look at the size of that. And I like the blue and then the red stripes along the edges. That's one of the things that really stood out to me. And same thing on the left-hand side. Like I said, it's really, really big. This is going to end up being about the size of a full mat board, which is 32 by 40. And speaking of mat boards, we're going to go with the dark blue, the deep blue that's on top, and then a red sort of a stripe underneath as the second mat. We're going to mount this on white, pretty much just as you see it there. So it's going to look real good, and we're going to do a couple of things that are going to be, pretty special for this gentleman here. Now, first of all, he also sent us a couple of USA basketball logos. So one is going to go there, the other one is going to go over on this side. He also sent us a photo of Allen Iverson. I think this is the one of the basketball finals against the Lakers. I remember this play myself because I was a huge fan of Iverson and the Sixers back then. And the guy that's on the floor, he was actually covering him. Iverson scores on him, the guy falls, and then he tries to get over, and look at that look that he gives him. And that right there, to me, I think it epitomizes with Iverson, the type of player that he was. So it's really, really cool. So we're going to go ahead and bring this into Adobe Illustrator. We're going to create the mat board there, but we've been playing around a little bit with how this is going to go. So we're doing just some tests. Obviously, those are not the right colors for the mat, but we're just kind of testing things out. And then we did a cut of approximately how we want the mats to look. Just going to go ahead and lay that over so you guys can see. And what's really interesting, we want this to be as seamless as possible. So it's going to require 2 different cuts for the mat board, but we cut it in a way that this would kind of fit in, similar to putting together a puzzle, if you will. And look how nice this is coming out. So this is going to sit right there, and obviously we're going to mount it properly once we get going. But that's going to be mounted right there. It's going to be a double mat, and then the photo is going to be right in the center, you can see. And so we don't want this to look layered, so we're going to make it so that this is cut perfectly and it sits there perfectly. And we like the openings around the sleeves. We're going to do some special opening for the logos so that they fit in perfectly. And we're still waiting for the mat boards to arrive. They should arrive tomorrow. But we're going to start hand sewing the jersey onto the backing, the white backing board. And then, once we're done with that, then we're going to go to work and cut the mats. But it's going to look really, really nice. I can't wait to see it done. And this is one of my favorites here. So we're going to get to work. Hey everyone, so here's a quick update on the Allen Iverson jersey for the USA Olympic basketball team that we've been working on. We're actually pretty much done with it. We have just about everything mounted on securely, and now the only thing we have to do is just cut the frame and the glass, and we should be done. But I like it a lot. I'm a huge Allen Iverson fan. And like I said, those were the good old days of the basketball back then, when it was him and Jordan and Pippen and all the great players. And I like this one a lot. We actually ended up with a wider frame than we thought because we tried to fold those stripes, those red stripes behind the jersey. It didn't work. We didn't like it at all. So we decided to expose them fully. And I think it was a good choice. The customer basically gave us complete freedom when it comes to making decisions. So we can't wait for him to see it. And I'm going to show you a close-up look around the jersey. But watch all the layers that we did for highlighting the photo that he wanted us to include of Allen Iverson. Pretty cool. So we went red underneath, then dark blue, back to red, red on the very outside. I like it. The more layers you add, I think the more elegant and complete and professional a jersey looks, especially around the matting. And then what we did is we did a special cut to highlight sort of the shape, the silhouette of the red stripes along the edges of the jersey, left and right. And we don't like to make anything very rectangular, so we try our best to kind of go around. We did go around the sleeves, left and right, so you can see around the top. Those two awesome USA basketball logos that the customer shipped to us. We did a special cut around them, so we highlighted the silhouette, as you can see. It's really, really cool. Now this time, the customer didn't want it to really pop out like some of the other jerseys that we've done. So we did not cut a special foam board to do the template around the jersey. This time what we did is we literally just mounted the jersey, kind of extended it by hand sewing it onto the backing, which is white. And we like it a lot. That means that we don't have to put too much in the way of spacers. You could tell that it's barely coming off the backing, which is really, really cool. We just put a little support behind the photo there, but the glass should flatten everything out. Looks really, really cool. Let me go ahead and step back so you guys could see. I like it a lot. I think he's gonna love it. This gentleman actually shipped 3 jerseys to us. He's not local, so we appreciate that, but we're starting to get more people from around the US that are not local. They see our work and they select us to do the jerseys, and we cannot be more grateful about that. But now we're gonna go to work on the frame, the glass, mount the whole thing, and just close it up and secure it and move on to the next one. So we got 2 more to go for this gentleman here.